I was just hurt from my previous relationship. I think I still was dealing with a lot of unforgiveness and all that sort of stuff, so.
It has to be a full experience. Like, you want the girl to, like, leave and be like, oh my God.
Big news in celeb land, Selena Gomez is officially off the market. She and Benny Blanco just announced their engagement, and Instagram instantly exploded with excitement. From ring photos to adorable couple shots and heartfelt captions, it turned into a full-blown love fest. It looked like the perfect happy ending, Selena finding love again, Benny clearly smitten, and her very public ex Justin Bieber happily married to Hailey Baldwin with a family of their own. Everyone's moved on and everyone's happy, right? Not exactly. Behind the scenes, some serious drama has been brewing, and this engagement has stirred up a whole lot of unexpected tension. Things are about to get messy, so buckle up, this story is more complicated than it looks. But before we dive in, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe so you never miss new content. It's free and helps us bring more videos your way. While the world celebrated Selena and Benny's engagement, things behind the scenes weren't so simple. Sources close to Justin Bieber say the news wasn't easy for him to hear, even though he's married to Hailey Bieber and they share a child. Hearing about Selena's engagement reportedly stung, and honestly, it's not that surprising. Justin and Selena had a long, very public, and deeply emotional relationship, and feelings from that kind of history don't always disappear overnight. Justin and Selena's on and off public relationship spanned almost a decade, and that kind of history and emotional entanglement doesn't just disappear overnight. It's understandable that there might still be lingering feelings, even if he's moved on and started a family. However, those same sources say Justin isn't letting the news get to him, he's not planning to dwell on it, and at the end of the day, he genuinely wants Selena to be happy, even if her happiness isn't with him. Whether that's completely true, a bit of spin, or just carefully crafted PR is anyone's guess, because it's impossible to know what's really happening behind closed doors. But one thing's certain, this situation is far more complicated than it appears. This situation is definitely more complex than it seems on the surface. A source close to the pop star revealed that while Justin is married and has a child, hearing about Selena's engagement still stung for a brief second. The insider added that the news made him realize it was truly the end of an era, even though both he and Selena had already moved on with their lives. Because so much of his past is tied to Selena, her engagement, paired with the fact that he's now a husband and father, hit him as a reminder that everyone is growing up. Still, reports say Justin isn't stressing about it, he's focused on his own life and genuinely hopes Selena is doing the same. Justin wants Selena to be well and happy, even if it's not with him, and maybe, just maybe, he hopes this will finally show fans that it's time to let go of Yelena. He's married, she's engaged, and it's over, everyone needs to move on. But while Justin's camp keeps insisting he's completely fine with the engagement, many people aren't convinced. They see his statements of support as a carefully managed PR move designed to prevent a media storm and avoid fan speculation that would erupt if he showed even the slightest negativity. And honestly, it's hard to believe anyone could be entirely unaffected when someone who was such a major part of their life for so many years, someone they shared so much history with, officially moves on. Sharing so much with someone both publicly and privately makes it almost impossible not to feel something when they get engaged to someone else, even if Justin is genuinely happy in his own marriage and loves Hailey. It's human nature to react when a major chapter of your past closes so completely. Many believe that beneath his carefully presented calm, Justin is dealing with a complicated mix of emotions, sadness over what could have been, a hint of jealousy, maybe even a pang of regret. It marks the end of an era, the final nail in the coffin of Yelena, a relationship that shaped a huge part of his life and captivated millions of fans. And at this point, it's not just about Selena, it's about the emotional weight of closing a chapter that defined so much of who he once was. This isn't just about moving on, it's about a part of Justin's past becoming permanently out of reach, and realizing that can be hard for anyone to process, no matter how much they downplay it publicly. So while he may be saying all the right things, many believe his true feelings about Selena's engagement are far more complicated than he's letting on. Just a few days after Selena's engagement announcement shook the internet, Justin posted what seemed like a simple, loving photo with Hailey on Instagram. On any other day, it would have been just another sweet couple picture, the kind celebrities share all the time, but as they say, the devil is in the details. As they say, the devil is in the details, and in this case, the detail that set the internet ablaze was the song Justin chose for the background, Lizzie McAlpine's hauntingly melancholic track All My Ghosts Now. If you haven't heard it, the lyrics are telling, speaking to the lingering presence of an ex and the memories that haunt you even after you've moved on, the ghosts of a past relationship that refuse to be exorcised. Fans, always attuned to the nuances of celebrity behavior, immediately noticed this seemingly deliberate choice. It felt like a coded message, a subtle signal to Selena and perhaps even to himself, reflecting the emotions he wasn't expressing publicly. The timing couldn't have been more pointed. The timing of Justin's post, so close to Selena's engagement announcement, only fueled the speculation. It was like a tiny crack in the carefully constructed facade of indifference he was showing to the world. For many, it confirmed suspicions that Justin was far more affected by the news than he admitted publicly, a glimpse behind the curtain at the complex emotions swirling beneath the surface. The post provided ample fodder for online discussions, further fueling the ongoing narrative of the complicated dynamic between Justin, Selena, and Hailey. This latest drama, combining the engagement news and the cryptic Instagram post, also plays into the long-standing messy history between Selena and Hailey, whose feud has been well documented over the years. The tension between Selena and Hailey, stemming from their shared connection with Justin, has been a constant source of speculation and online debate for years. From perceived shade on social media to subtle digs in interviews, their friction has always been palpable. Specific incidents, like the eyebrow-focused photos fans interpreted as mockery of Selena, have only added fuel to the fire. This history makes it even harder to believe that Justin could be completely unaffected by Selena's engagement. It's like a fresh wound on an old scar, reopening the complexities of their past relationships and reminding everyone of the tangled web connecting these three individuals. And of course, this all ties into the emotional roller coaster that has been Justin's public life. Selena and Justin's on-again, off-again romance, played out in the public eye for years, undoubtedly left a lasting mark on both of them. Selena has spoken openly about the emotional scars from that period and the challenges she's faced in trusting new partners after her experience with Justin. While she's clearly moved on and found happiness with Benny, the impact of their past relationship on her life and her ability to form new connections can't be erased. This context adds another layer of complexity to the situation, making Justin's supposed indifference even more questionable. It's hard to believe he could be completely immune to the emotional weight of their shared history, especially given the very public and often tumultuous nature of his past relationship with Selena. Justin's "I'm totally fine" act in public may not tell the full story. Behind the scenes, things reportedly aren't so simple. Whispers from people supposedly close to Justin and Hailey suggest it's not pretty. Apparently, Justin has been struggling lately, with rumors of mental health challenges and possibly even slipping back into old patterns with substance use. On top of that, his marriage to Hailey is said to be going through a rough patch, and some reports claim he's acting out. Of course, all of this remains rumor and speculation, but it paints a far more complicated picture than the one he presents publicly. If there's any truth to the rumors, it's easy to see how Selena's engagement news could be adding fuel to an already raging fire. Even if Justin genuinely wants her to be happy, watching her move on and find love with someone else is bound to stir up complicated emotions, especially if he's already grappling with personal struggles. It's a reminder that what we see on Instagram is just a tiny, carefully curated snapshot of reality. Behind the perfect photos and polished PR statements are real people dealing with real-life problems, sometimes far messier and more painful than they appear on the surface. What do you think? Comment down below and let us know. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next update. I post videos like this every week, uncovering the secrets and behind-the-scenes stories of your favorite celebrities.